I told them that I would be classy. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want that to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double all 70-inch interfaces. And they faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat light. I showed them the aces. No need for the brace. We tying them laces. That's on an everyday basis. Out of me cases. I'm talking Jada Maces. Ski masks on. Blur the faces. Nike replacements. Burn the aces. Bought a new rollie. I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here. I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I'll reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See in the crop top when the block hot. Tell her come here. Telekinesis. Everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win. That mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die. That mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. Fly. Grab my hand and just fly. Fly. Maybe I'm underrated, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm legendary, if only it running my block. Number one draft pick, they watching me shooting my shots. You witnessing thug passion, you think I just ran in the pot. I do this for me, I do this for you and every other kid on the block. The ones who got dreams, tell everyone is still, they never stop. I want you to win, we never gonna lose, we never gonna fold. We only get stronger, them levees gonna hold. Even in the rain, carrying lows, positivity till it turn into blows. I am one with my destiny, I give you my all, the best of me. And I can't die, so tell my ops, let's play the best of three. And I'm on my chef career, smell it from the mezzanine. Cooking comp is my specialty, know I got the recipe. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can.
Pull on all in it, I'm authentic, I'm raw with it. I'm a more color mortician coming back like Jordan. I'm full-fifth in this ambition, cooking in the kitchen, and the pop missing, and the shot missing. No, I pissing, I do not listen from the block tripping. I stop wishing, pulling off a lot with the top missing like Motor City. It's all pistons, I blow a check out, blow bitches that was on my neck and couldn't fall victim. I was all with it, don't need a breather. Put the card in, it wasn't a visa. Hardest coding up, bringing the heater. I earn the stars on my brain with Adidas. Still in the meeting with Kellen and Nike, cause we the best talking every season. Give me a reason, I'm playing defense, stealing from heathens. As long as I'm breathing, I'ma keep dreaming. I'm a savage running 21, I'ma pull and pop it like 100. RP to 24, so I work 24 hours. The work is never done, immortal.
Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Heat taking on the Grizzlies. For the Heat, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Grizzlies, Heat, tip-off coming right up. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. So here's Miami's starting group. Get out there with Mr. Fundamentals. And there's Jackson, and it's the closer. And it's Wood in at the 3 spot. And for Memphis, Big Dog is out there with the mayor. And it's Reed, and it's Boomer, and it's Great in at the 5 down low. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Arthur, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Passes it to Big Dog. Memphis moving it around. The pass to Boomer. From deep. It's good from long range. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to the kid. To the left side wing. Passes it to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's the kid. Launches it. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
For these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Here is Boomer. And the pass to Big Dog. Here is Boomer. Pass to Mack. 4 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And he comes up with the deuce. Boomer's got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's the kid. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Wood. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. From outside, off the mark. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Big Dog, and the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make the shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
Here's the kid. Grizzlies making the shot. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Here's the kid, just 2 to shoot. Here's the closer. Here's Jackson, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Trains it from beyond the arc. Big Dog's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They've come out the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start tonight.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Drives to the hoop. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication. Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
The Heat trail by 5. Mr. Fundamentals passes to the closer. Goes back up. And the layup by Jackson.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Boomer the pass to Big Dog. Out left to the wing. Here's the great, guarded by Jackson. Here's Reed. The three-pointer no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Passes it to the closer. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's covered by Mack. Snatched away. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. To the left wing. Wood passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's the kid. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Big Dog. He has 5. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And there's the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to the kid. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Tries a three. Again, the miss by the Heat. Here is Boomer. He has 7. Reed, good on the three-point shot.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
And so it's Memphis in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Memphis.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
They've got the mayor. Boomer out there with Reed. Then there's Big Dog, and it's the Great in at the center filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And so it's Memphis with it. The Heat getting the bucket. Big Dog, the pass to the Great. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Big Dog. From deep three-point range, and it's Miami with the rebound. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
There's the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's the closer. Fires the three. And it's Reed pulling it down.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
He can't get it to go. And it's Miami the other way. Wood passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Left side Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Here's the closer. Off target from the wing.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Here's Big Dog. He's got 7. And here's Reed. Here's the Great. And again, Memphis no good. The Heat trail by 6. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Reed with the steal. Here is Boomer. And you think of the superstars who dominate the game with their skill level, Chris, like Steph Curry, Nikola Jokic, even Luka. Who are those skills superstars from when you played?
Oh, well, I mean, I tell you, for me, it was guys like Steve Nash, of course, my boys, shout out to my man Peja Stojakovic, Dirk Nowitzki, Mark Price, Chris Mullin. What up, Mully? John Stockton. I mean, just a lot of great talent in this league.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection, as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 13 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The Greats got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Big Dog. He has 7. Feeds it to Mack. They need this one. Drilled from 11 feet out. Mack's got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to the kid. Here's Wood. Right side Jackson. Fades away. It's rebounded by Memphis. 1:46 left in the first half of the game. Here's Boomer. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to the kid. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Passes to the great. Here's Big Dog. 1:14 left in the first half. The pass to Boomer. That shot is off. The Heat trail by 6. Here's Wood. Pass to the closer. Trying his luck from deep. They get it back. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
Here's Big Dog. Following the score by Miami. Can't connect from 14 feet out. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Poked away to the inside. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Boomer. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Here's the kid. 1 second left. That's tipped. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Memphis out in front, up 4. And thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and it's Memphis out in front at the half. They hold a 4-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their pacing, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for a percentage in the high 50s and expect to come out on top. It's on the coaches and the players to adjust.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. I don't like what Boomer has done in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. Getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. We've got Wood. Jackson is out there with the closer. Then it's the kid, and it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the 1. Here is Boomer. They get a hand on it. Memphis leading by 4. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Reed. Here is Boomer. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Pass to the closer. Mack grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Reed the pass to Boomer. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Mack, good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
And the Heat call time here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
The pass to the closer. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Drops in the layup for two.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Mack. And the foul on the closer. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
It's Reed, high post. Boomer the pass to Reed. 5 to shoot. Pass to Mack. 18 feet out. That one a little long. The Heat trail by 4. To the paint. Here's the closer, and he uses the glass on the layup. The closer's got 4 this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Passes it to Boomer. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. No coverage, that's it. And that's now 10 points for Big Dog.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Now the pass to the closer. Lets it go with the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Pass to Big Dog. Now here is Reed. Mack the pass to Boomer. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Wood. Lets it go from 14. And it's Reed pulling it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. 1:44 left to play here in the third. Boomer the pass to Mack. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And that's now 6 points for the closer.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Reed with it. Mack the pass to Big Dog. Here's the great shot on the wing and misses it off the right side of the rim. Passes it to the closer. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Second shot opportunity. Jackson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
They based their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled, and they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
6 on the shot clock. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Mack, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He feeds it to Jackson. Here's the closer. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Here is Boomer. Out to the wing. Reed the pass to Boomer. With 1 on the clock. And that one released in time, but no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Grizzlies lead by 1. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run it off.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Boomer out there with Reed. Then there's the Mayor, and there's the Great, and it's Big Dog in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
That's his second point.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to Jackson. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Reed misses. The Heat trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Oh, and he went for the two-hander. On the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Boomer the pass to Big Dog. Here's the Great. Now Reed. Got a piece of it. The pass to Boomer. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Still Grizzlies ball.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And again, Memphis no good. Heat shooting 41% for the game. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to Jackson. Here's Wood. 5 on the clock. Mr. Fundamentals passes to the kid, and he could not get them one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Number 43, 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time with the strike.
And the chance to take the lead gets away because of the miss.
Offensive rebound. Boomer, and he banks in the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore, a tough one.
And the Heat call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. He's got a clear path. Here's the great, and that one is good. Now it's a 4-point Memphis lead.
Yeah, what a nice play. Just a coaster-coaster by himself off of that steal.
Passes it to the kid. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Back to Wood. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. The kid passes to Wood. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Jackson.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Guard it.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Boomer.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Big Dog, the pass to Boomer. Here's Big Dog, 4 on the clock. Misses the 3. Here's the kid, Reed covering. Here's the kid, and the officials call a traveling violation. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. Now here's Matt. He's guarded closely. And there's the pass to Big Dog. Lets it fly. And it's Miami with the rebound. The closer's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mr. Fundamentals passes to the kid. Here's the closer. He's covered by Matt. To take the lead. And they get it back. Here's the closer. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Now here's Matt. He's guarded closely. He kicks it to Reed. From the wing. That shot off. And Miami the other way now. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the kid. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And so the timeout by Taylor Jenkins here.
Let's show now you are the best players in the NBA. Let's get live.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
Big time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop. Here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Here's the kid. Reed with the steal. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Here is Boomer, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Number 25. That's his first personal foul. They're a team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Timeout called, the Heat. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get that for your Grizzlies. Come on, let's get it. You're almost there.
Puts it up off the inbound. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come out empty-handed. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris.
Living great, designer down with a whole bunch of Gucci. Now I got y'all at attention like y'all playing Call of Duty. Look, it's a special occasion. 25 years breathing. Hey, look, mama, we made it. Now the family living lavish. Show me life is amazing. And yeah, we did a full turn like we driving Mercedes. I'm gone.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yo. Vision. Big bank need racks on me.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. A great way to finish the week strong. Friday afternoon, live on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Hi, everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've got MP, and it's P in at the power forward positions. And for Miami, and it's the chosen one in at the 1. A rarity tonight, Smitty. Both teams tonight run their offenses through the post.
BA, we can expect a physical game tonight. And with the right players, you can still win by playing inside out.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Pass to the quick. Here's the chosen one. Here's D. Here's the chosen one. Misses the 3. Here's Insanity. MP outside. Just 5 on the clock. The steal. Pass to the chosen one. Here's the franchise. Here's D. Here's Boss. And the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
To the paint. Here's Big Smooth. And he goes in for the dunk.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's the chosen one, covered by MP. Pass to Boss. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
At the line.
That one's off. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Gordon, three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Here's Boss.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
At the line.
That free throw misses. He's off on the second. And here's Memphis. Pass to MP. Here's Insanity. Driving to the basket. Clock at 6. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Here's Boss. Miami, no good that time either.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Miami's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Right wing. Here's the quick. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. And the Grizzlies making a change here. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. MP outside. Pass to Jordan. Sinks that one from the post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Pass to Little General. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Jordan up top. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Miami trailing. Pass to the franchise. Basket counts. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Jordan. He's covered closely. Knocked away. Here's Fresh. Covered by Jordan.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And he gets the bucket. Jordan's got 6.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Fresh. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Little General. Here's Hernandez. Down low. To the middle. There's the block. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Grizzlies out in front, up 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. They've got MP, and it's Silk in it. At the center. Here's Little General. Kept alive. The franchise, that's good.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Now here's Jordan, guarded closely. Count it. 10 points for him.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Here's Little General, covered by MP. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Fades and shoots. Here's the bulldozer. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Little General, covered by MP. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Here's Fresh. 3-pointer. The rebound by Silk. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Oh, they get a hand on it. Fast break, Miami. And he slams it in one-handed.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Timeout called, Memphis. And Smitty, you've been in broadcast journalism for a while now. Are there certain players you especially enjoy covering?
Yeah, I enjoy covering the entire league. You know, all types of basketball. But I will say I enjoy most covering the young guys that I've been knowing for a long time.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to MP. Here's Big Smooth. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
And that one misses. The Heat have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Picked it out of midair. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. Here's MP. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Something else I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
Here's Boss. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. 5 points in the game.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Now here's Gordon. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Gordon's got 5 points.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Pass to D. Here's the chosen one. Here's D. Nails it from 3.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
For Memphis, they've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. MP outside. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Gordon on the wing. And it's Miami with a rebound. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, he was all alone on that one.
They're having more success with the three-point shot here in the second quarter as they try to cut into this lead.
Here's Insanity. Pass to Gordon. And here's MP. Here's the 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. No good on that one. Jordan's checked in for MP. And he ends up missing both free throws. Memphis leading. Here's Insanity. Pass to Gordon to the inside. And there's Jordan on the assist by Gordon. Jordan's got 14 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's the chosen one, covered by Jordan. Here's Boss. Here's the quick. Here's the chosen one. Deflected!
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Here's Boss. Here's the chosen one. Cans it with nobody near him.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And so it's Memphis. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Richardson. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. They ended the second with a solid 9-point lead. A nice show of force by them. And Shaq, What are your thoughts on how Memphis played?
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially defensively. It's taken a lot of pressure off their starters. What a luxury to have a second unit that can produce.
Kenny, what'd you think about Miami?
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stop. I don't think the opponent can sustain this kind of shooting.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Insanity. And it's the chosen one in at the point. That's the group for Erik Spoelstra starting the second half. Pass to Big Smooth from downtown. Miami grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The quick. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
That was a good play call, attacking with the right guy in the right situation.
Now here's MP. 5 points in the game. Pass to Gordon for three. The rebound by the franchise. Miami has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's D. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Give him 8.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's MP. Here's Insanity. Inside. And he can't jam it through. Pass to the chosen one. 11 feet out. Here's the franchise. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Here's Insanity. Tipped away. 6 on the shot clock. MP finds Gordon. And another miss by Memphis.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Pass to the chosen one. So both teams changing it up here. And now another look at that Mobile One block defensive performance.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Fresh. 6 to shoot. Pass to the franchise. This for the tie! The rebound by Hernandez. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Insanity. Tip back in for 2.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. It's stolen by MP. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And they'll get another chance. Here's Insanity. MP outside. Second chance shot. That shot, no good. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. To the inside, the bulldozer. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. They get the rebound.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards. Nice awareness there, finding the open man down the court on the break.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Both teams will make substitutions. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Mr. Clutch. The rebound by Silk. Well, the Grizzlies shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Let's go with a three. Can't get it to drop, and Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Little General, covered by Jordan. Here's Fresh. Pass to the franchise. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fresh. Again, the Heat misses. Here's Hernandez. Here's Silk. And that one's good. And it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to the franchise. Here's Fresh. Here's Mr. Clutch to the wing, right side. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Little General. Got three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Here's Insanity. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. And it's Gordon in at the 3. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Now here's Jordan. Big smooth. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to D. Here's the bulldozer. Here's the chosen one. And a miss there on the triple.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
The baseline J. They get it again. Big Smooth gets the bucket.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
D. The Grizzlies pull it in. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Hernandez. And the layup is good off the glass.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Here's Mr. Clutch. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Pass to the quick. Here's Mr. Clutch. Here's D. MP is checked in for Memphis. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Boss, defended by Gordon. Clock at 6. Pass to the bulldozer. Fades back. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
And here's Gordon from the arc. The chosen one grabs a board.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
So it's the Grizzlies now, after the basket by Miami. Here's Jordan. Off the left rim and out. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pulls up on the wing. He squares up and sinks it.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
For Memphis, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
MP up top. With some arc. That one goes in. A minute 50 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to the chosen one. Sends it home from three-point land.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Now here's MP. Doesn't go for him, and Miami will go the other way with it. There's a minute 17 left in the final quarter. Pass to D. Jacks up with 3, and the Heat, another 3.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Timeout called. Memphis. They're on top by 5. 1:10 left in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He was animated in his approach. He said, quote, "You guys understand the moment. You've been here before. The next few possessions could determine who comes out of here with the W. Let's make sure it's us."
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Boss. Oh, he nails it! Oh, and that... cuts the lead to just 5.
And just a huge answer right there with a 3 of their own. And the crowd now is in a frenzy.
Now here's MP. Pass to Big Smooth. The baseline J. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And that hurts. Get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. To the middle. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
And by maximizing their potential on every scoring opportunity, they've somehow, some way made this a thrilling finale.
Now here's MP. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Insanity. And it comes off the front of the rim. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Miami. They're on a 15-5 run.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. So it comes up empty at the line.
Ouch! That was a missed opportunity. Could have put this game on ice.
D can't get it to go. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So he comes up empty, missing both. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Hey man, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
And they're looking to tie it up. Live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here.
And the Grizzlies call time here. They're up by 1. 1 second left in the game. And now we've got an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that'll do it, folks, for Steve Smith.
Check, bag it. When life gets cold for that paper man, I turn it savage. So us man take time, we just sit and plan it.